so much to do. And good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. And good morning to you. Well, good morning and hi to hello. Give me one moment here to get my coffee brewing. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. And happy Wednesday. Good morning. Good morning. All right, this coffee here is officially empty. Good morning to you. Let me wash my hands right quick. I'm sorry, I'm moving slow. Lester's moving slow. The day's just beginning. There's so much to do. And good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. And good morning to you. And good morning to you. Happy Wednesday and hi to hello. Is that better? Yes. I hope you guys are off to a wonderful start this morning. It is just after 7-ish, 7 something. I set my alarm for 7, and so I try to get up and get going so I can try to be done by 8. I got a problem. I've only got I got 3 days left. This will last me through Saturday. I guess I'll go on Amazon this morning and see if I can find the same thing. I better take these with me, or at least take the box. I can remember that. Nad. I don't know, y'all. You know, they say that it takes 3 weeks or so to kick in. So I'm not real sure. So I'm seeing here, someone says that my dad's not feeling well. Is that my dad, Papa, not feeling well? No one's told me anything. I've been so very upset with the whole group over there. I'll tell you, I don't know how much you've already heard, how much has already been revealed, how much people have been talking about on other channels. But if you do not know, there's a lot of family drama going on right now, which is typical in every family. Oh, don't act like your family's perfect and your family has no drama. Our family is no different. I guess the only difference is we are fairly public. And so with so many members of the family all making videos and sharing a little piece of their life. Guys, we're not going to take, okay, listen, we're not going to take this live and hijack it like you did last night. I'm just going to be polite when I say this, and moderators, if they're going to start hijacking my live, Miss Billy, send them out of here. This is a Lester, I'm a Survivor live. The same way we had a Longhorn Lester live last night, and there's 15, 20 people who want to hijack it and start talking about other things that are not related. So that's what I mean. So if you have other channels that you want to talk about, then go to those other channels, and you can go and do all of those other channels on their channels. But it's very unbecoming to come on and have coffee with me, yet try to send people someplace else. Knowledge is power, so go there and have all the power you want to. But over here, the moderators have the power, and they'll be sending you somewhere else. I tried to sit down last night, laid down last night to enjoy the live replay. And one of the things that I enjoy the most about watching the live replay is to be able to see all the things that I missed that was happening, what you all were saying, why I was actually live. And it was the most annoying. It took so much away. It took so much away because of the few people who just wanted to have side conversations about an entire different channel. So I'll just ask the moderators politely, by all means, just think about what you're doing. You would not be going to have dinner with somebody. Good morning, moderators. I'm so sorry to ask you to get to work so early this morning, but no. So what I was saying was there is a lot going on within the it's just family drama. It's just family drama. And I don't know how much I can talk about, but there's a lot of what happens is you end up going your separate ways. It creates a lot of divisiveness, and especially when the heads of the family are the ones having disagreements. And this is my opinion, but there is something major happening. And this is my dad is 80 years old. My mom is not too many years behind him. And their lives are being greatly disrupted right now. Just greatly disrupted by... I'm so sorry. If I knew that you guys already knew, it'd be a lot easier to talk about. But I don't want to be the one to end up starting a lot of the... I don't want to be the one to put it out there. I don't want to be the first one to put it out there. Just know that there's major disruptions amongst the Morrow Hill clan right now. And Molly says they haven't heard anything yet. Well, you will. I'm certain that you will. And when you do, it's going to be groundbreaking. It's going to be very upsetting to many people. Very upsetting to many people. And I just try to... I remind myself that if I'm not being asked my advice, if my mom or my dad have not reached out to ask my opinion on it, then just stay out of it. But, it's very unsettling. Very, very unsettling. But I will say this. There have been small things that have happened over the course of the last couple of years that have been unsettling to me. So, you know what? Jamie and I have taken and we've made our home elsewhere. Ellie and Megan, I keep up with them. I go by at least once a week to check and see how the farm over there is doing and do little things that I can to help out if I'm needed. Of course, I still make sure that Lex has time with his Gigi and his Pawpaw because I know they will not be around forever. But hey, my family drama is no different than yours, all right? My family drama is no different than yours. I hear that coffee gurgling, y'all. So there's a lot of people who've been saying they've heard static on the phone lately. And if there is static, I don't know where it's coming from because I heard it last night too. I heard it last night too. So I'm looking around wondering where the static could be coming from. And I just don't know. But let me change out the tripod. Let me put you on a smaller and different tripod. Does that change? Let's just give that a couple of minutes and see if that may change. Because the tripod that you were on, it plugs in. And maybe it's possible that it's the plug is putting static through the tripod somehow. It has that ring light. No, we're not on Starlink. Right now we're just using my actual, my phone signal. So as of right this minute, I'm wondering if it may be better, because what I've done was I took you off of the ring light tripod. Well, if you still hear it, I don't know what to say. I thought there may have been a fly trapped between the screen and the window. And then I'm wondering if you hear it when we go outdoors or not. I don't know if there's something that's the RV is emitting. I just don't think there could be. But I will also say this. I think that I've heard it like the last 3 times that we've gone live. So maybe the last 3 times that we've gone live, I've heard it. I don't know. Let me see if my coffee's ready. I'm going to unplug that for just in case. And now I'm going to try to turn off a couple of lights. Maybe there's certain lights that are emitting it. Let's find out. Let's see if maybe turning off those lights doesn't do something. Yes, Kippy is still with me. I will be taking Kippy to my mom and dad's today, possibly. It sounds like a speaker issue. Well, I haven't heard it on my videos. I only hear it on the live. So it is like some kind of a static electricity. So I don't know where it could be emitting from. But let's not let that distract us. If it bothers you enough to where you can't focus and concentrate, then it's completely fine. You have my blessing, my friends. After a coffee clink, I'll be letting you guys go. There you go. Coffee clinks. All right. No. That's so good. My God, that's so good. Thank you guys for joining this morning. We're going to walk out and feed the horses first. I do believe the rain is back. Man, we were told, you know, here's the problem. You watch these internet folks and they're no different than the mainstream media. They put the fear of God into you. The weatherman, I'm saying. Now, yes, they can be right sometimes, and they can also be very wrong. But they glue you to their channels. They just glue you to their channels, and they tell you all of these doomsday scenarios that could be forming in your area. And so what we had heard originally from, I think it was Ryan Hall, that we're going to get up to 14 days of torrential downpours. And of course, you know us, we already had so much rain last year around this same time that we were panicked. And then sure enough, on that very first day, it did. It rained 7 inches over at Longhorn Lester's. And then it only rained just maybe half of that here at this property. And we're like, if we get 7 inches of rain a day, we're screwed. Because, I mean, you saw, I think I put it in my video yesterday, Jamie talked about it, the washout. But next thing you know, for the last 2 days, we've had nothing. Now, it's been cloudy, but no rain. So, I don't know. I know that these guys they're entertainers, and they want to draw in the fans. They, just like us, they get paid by the number of folks that watch their ads and put up with their stuff. So they want to have an audience. They want to have an audience. No, but boy, I tell you what, we got sucked in and we were terrified. It scared us. It scared us. So all I can ask you is this over here. If we walk outside and do the chores a little bit later, and if you still hear it, then could in fact be something in my phone, like with my microphone. But if we walk outside and we don't hear it, then it's something to do with some kind of static electricity here in the RV. And so what I may be forced to start doing is using my laptop and see if that's any better. The problem with the laptop is you cannot take it outside. We can't walk around outside with the laptop, you know, doing all of those things. We did not get rain last night. No, I'm waking up this morning to cloudy skies, but no rain. I am going to have to go. Someone says Ryan Hall just had himself a $500,000 house built. Yeah, Ryan Hall banks. Ryan Hall. I don't knock Ryan Hall, but I just remind people that he is an entertainer. His page tells you right there, for entertainment purposes. Yet people get glued. And it's not just Ryan Hall. There's a lot of internet meteorologists. I'll tell you who I like to watch, and this has nothing to do with this meteorology. It's to do with politics. It's a fella named, I think it's Devery Dawkins. Devery's his first name, I believe. And what I love about this guy, you know how you have the black, white, and gray. That's not a good example. You know how you have left, right, and the truth, okay? Yes. He when he talks about the news, he tells you what this side is saying, exact same story, what this side is saying. And then he breaks it down to what the truth is. Well, now I've already angered people who love Ryan Hall. Guys, Ryan Hall's a great guy, and he helps people. But he's also an entertainer, and he makes his money from getting you to watch his channel. Now, stop already. Why are y'all going to go fighting each other about Ryan Hall? He's nothing different than me over there doing mannequins last night. I'm trying to find a way to engage and entertain an audience. Ryan is also an entertainer. But he does it with weather. So sheesh. So, no, this Devery Dawkins, though, because I love that. You know, you watch some channels on the news and you hear one version of a story, the one they want you to hear, the propaganda. You watch a different channel, and it may be the same storyline, but it's a whole different twist to how they want you to hear it. Ryan Hall is not a meteorologist. His brother is. Oh, my God. Guys, okay, no more Ryan Hall. Stop the Ryan Hall. Stop the Ryan Hall. Stop the Ryan Hall. No more talking about Ryan Hall. Just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Wowee. I am going to have to go next week. No, I'm going to go Thursday. I can't go today because I have a soccer game for Lex. Now, granted, that soccer game might get rained out if we do have the storms brewing that I think that we might. We may have to, that soccer game may be canceled. But at the same time, I hate to cancel myself on going to a game if they have it, because you guys already know that every game that I've gone to this year, my son's team has won. The one game I could not make it to, they lost. And so today is the last game of the season. If they win, they advance into their playoffs. If they lose, they're eliminated. So, I think that my son really wants me there, all right? And so if he does want me there, I'm going to have to go. But I just hope that it's not raining and storming. The worst thing I would do, the worst thing could happen is I sit there and I drive 2 hours in traffic, hobble out of the truck after sitting so long with my knee just to have a game is rained out, and then turn around and drive 2 hours back home. Oh, on that same bad knee. That would be horrible. So I will do every radar. I will look at every weather forecast. I will even message his mom to see how the weather looks over there. And then I will be headed over that way. I'll tell you, a lot of folks are saying, can they watch? Can they watch? Lex has got a little bit strange this year with how much he wants to be on videos. And you know what? It's normal. He feels a little bit embarrassed that at these soccer games, I'm the one dad with the camera, the same way I was at his football games or at his track meets. And he says to me, it's okay if I go and I watch. But what he does not want me to do is walk over to him after the game, you know, come over after the game and make a video and all those things. And I'm just proud of him, and I like to share his victories and his defeats and just share his life. In saying so, guys, I can't wait for you all to see the video that's going to come out today at 3 p.m. It's about an act of kindness that I witnessed, and then I was telling my sons about it, and I wanted to make sure that I teach LE, which LE is already wonderful, but mostly teach Lex about the importance of doing random acts of kindness and just, you know, how kindness costs nothing. So if you have time today, or at the 3 o'clock hour on the I'm a Survivor channel, this same channel, there's a beautiful video coming out, a moment that I captured, and then trying to get Lex to find himself in a position to do his own random act of kindness to a complete stranger. And it's a wonderful video. I built it yesterday knowing I would not have time today. Yes, I knew yesterday that today is going to be a busy one. So I got that video all built and ready to go. So what I was saying is I'm going to have to get me a feed buggy and put it up front. I'll show you guys when I go out a little bit later. Oh, about the stalls. Guys, I am so discouraged. I am so very discouraged. Karen says, how does the stall pricing go? So you guys know we had a fella come out on Sunday, and he and I walked out and we took a whole lot of measurements, and he took some pictures and all kinds of stuff. And I thought it was very perspective. He gave me some ideas and some plans, and he was supposed to get back with me Sunday on some pricing, and he never did. And so I messaged him on Monday. I says, hey, bud, any word on the stalls? I never heard back from him all day Monday. All day yesterday, Tuesday, I'm saying, hey, bud, what's the word on the stalls? I hear nothing. And now I told Jamie, I get so frustrated with people. You know, he was very excited to come out and have a look, get some ideas, take some measurements. I mean, this is good work. This is good work. And now if it hasn't been 3 days and nothing, like completely ghosted. And you know what? I don't get that. I wasn't trying to nickel and dime the guy. I wasn't trying to talk him down on price. We never discussed pricing. All I said was, if I could not do the entire stable, then I'll just do it in sections. So I'm just so frustrated with people like that. Here's what I've discovered, and then I promise we'll be going out very soon. Here's what I've discovered over the last few years about people, especially when you want to hire them to do a job. I will say that I've seen a lot of people who are repeat help. If you hire someone to do a job for you and they've worked for you before, every time they come out to do a job, they become more and more and more complacent. They never put in as much effort on those repeated visits as they did the first time. They come out the first time and they really are trying to impress you with their work skills, their whatever their skill may be. But every repeated visit, they become more and more complacent, and they give you less and less and less until at some point they're just showing up for a paycheck. And I don't have to say any names, and I'm not going to. I'm not trying to throw shade at anybody. I'm just saying that is one thing that has really gotten into my skin. And I can't think of a person, a worker, an employee who we've hired to do a job who has not shown us that in some form or fashion. You get the no call, the no show. Whew. If you guys knew how many people who we need for animal services who no call, no show. And I'm like, we pay well. We give them free advertisement. No call, no show. It happens over and over and over. And then something else that I've discovered, besides the folks who get very complacent, is this happens, y'all. This happens more than you think. And if you're a woman, you probably have experienced this yourself. You've all heard that sometimes a woman may take her vehicle to the mechanic to have it looked at. And what that mechanic does is, in his mind, he kind of like will size her up. I don't mean physically, but he'll realize she's a woman. Maybe through conversation, he finds out that she may not know a whole lot of what's going on with mechanical things. And so what he ends up doing is giving her a highly inflated price, knowing damn well it's not going to cost as much as he's saying it's going to cost. So I don't mean this in a boastful or braggart way. I do believe that God will punish me if I ever begin to act boastful or braggart. But if we ever call somebody out to do a job, I can almost see it in their eyes. When they start driving up and they start looking left and they start looking right, they start looking around, realizing that there may be some money to be made here. I can promise you the prices that we're quoted is always so much more than what I imagine the guy down the road is going to be quoted. I can almost promise you that. The prices that were quoted, because what people do, I think, is think to themselves, I wonder how much I can get out of this guy. This guy has a nice piece of property here. He probably makes a little bit of money. So let's see how much I can get out of this guy. So I've seen both sides of that spectrum, and nothing bothers me more. I like I said, I don't want to mention any names, but we have, I've actually had repeated worker who, when they come with the price quote, and I have to like scoff at it and say, never mind, I'll do it myself. And all of a sudden, the price will be cut in half in the reply text. Seriously, the reply text, by me saying, oh no, that's way too much, never mind, I'll do it myself, immediately, here comes a reply text, well, hey, well, how about this? And that price has almost been cut in half. So no, Jen from Oz. The answer to your question is no. And that funny you bring up that name. But no, there's a lot of jobs that I just refuse because I know we're being, I don't want to say screwed over, but it happens, y'all. It happens to you. It happens to us all the time. Okay, well, if you guys are ready, I've had you for a little bit. Let's go ahead and head on out that door, huh? I needed that. Okay, so if you're hearing the static now, Let's all listen carefully and see if that static continues after we make our way out the door, okay? We're gonna turn you guys around now. All right, we're trying to figure out if that staticky noise remains even after we walk away from the RV. Okay, the reason that I said I want to get a feed buggy for these cows up front is because yesterday afternoon I was out looking at them, and I do feel like I'm seeing a little bit of ribs showing. They're losing some weight. And I do believe that the cows up front are showing the weight loss more so than the cows out back. And so that makes me think that the cows up front are not getting enough nutrition. Maybe they don't have enough grass, even though you would think that with having 10 acres and having 10 cows, that they should be fine. I also have hay put out, and you can see the 3 of them right there eating on the hay. So I don't know. So I'm gonna probably go ahead and take one of the feed buggies in. I got a couple that are empty over here, and I'll more than likely take a feed buggy in and have it filled to give them the extra nutrition. No one's over here right now, but if they were to walk any closer, I'd be able to show you guys that I'm thinking I'm seeing a little bit of weight loss on these guys, more so than what I like. You guys know that I don't need them to be roly-poly fat, but I like them to at least have some weight on them. Now, I could also take some of these cows like Charlene, like Marilyn, like Norma Jean, and move them out back. I'm gonna tell you right now, Ruby wants to stay. Ruby Sue wants to stay here. She wants to be with these cows up front, and I don't know why. But I'll also say that what I've noticed is that maybe Danny, our sweet Danny, has been able to find her independence because we've separated she and Ruby. That could be possible too. I don't know. But I'm just looking at the pasture. I'm watching the cows. I've watched them for almost a week now, and I just feel like I'm seeing them look a little bit thinner than what they were a week ago. It could be my imagination, y'all. It could be the fact that it's summertime and, you know, or spring, and they start losing a little bit of weight here and there. I don't know. But I did remove the feed buggies from them several weeks back, so they've had no additional grains whatsoever. They've only had grass to graze on and a little bit of hay for their roughage. And you can see we got a few over here now at the hay ring. We got Tex and Waylon getting warmed up for a day of protecting these ladies. And we have Chuck coming over here to harass me. Well, good morning, sweet sir. Hello, you handsome devil, you. Chuck's like, hello, Daddy. Did you bring me any muffins? And the answer to that, Chuckers, is I did not bring you any muffins. I'm sorry. I did not bring muffins this morning. Okay, no muffins this morning, mister. No muffins this morning. All right, we love you, Chuck. We're not going to sit here and have you beat me up, though. All right, let's walk ahead over. Let's walk this way. I see you, Gemma. I know what you got planned for me. I'm not looking forward to that part of my morning at all. Let me walk over and grab my side-by-side. Now, hey, let me ask real fast. I'm going to put my glasses back on and ask the question about the buzzing noise. Is there anyone watching right now who is still hearing that same staticky, buzzy noise? So Karen is saying yes. There are some saying yes, some are saying no. Guys, do y'all not see how upsetting, how guys, read the comments yourself. Some are saying yes, some are saying no. So what is one to believe? I mean, do I have to look and see if there's more yeses or more nos? I don't know what to do. It goes in and out. Okay. Well, if it's going in and out, I just don't know. What I will do though, once this live is over, I will restart my phone. And maybe by doing a complete phone restart, I can fix it. If it continues, and I think it might be something to do with the microphone in my phone, then I may end up having to go and look at getting a new phone. Darn it. You don't want to do that if you don't have to, but to me, video making is important, and I can't be having a bad microphone on my phone. So, someone says blow it out. Hold on a minute. You guys just hold your ears. Hold your ears. Everyone hold your ears. I'm going to blow it out. On 3, 2, and 1. Here we go again. One more time. All right. I just blew it out. I blew it out. I took 3 large blows. Okay, I'm going to grab my side-by-side. And then if you're wondering about what I did yesterday, I'll drive out and show you if we have time. But I mowed almost all of this pasture, just this first section, from the trees all the way around. I didn't get very far past the tree of life because I run out of time. I wanted to do my live. I sit there and I mowed while I watched Jamie's live, or listened to it anyway, and I got almost all of this mowed. But I did have to go ahead and cut it off. I left my tractor and my mower there in the lot, and I closed the gate so nothing could get in there and bother it. No cows could mess with it or anything else. But I got all this over here mowed up pretty good. Not perfect. I didn't go, you can't go too low because your cows are grazing. And even though I cut the front quite a bit lower, I didn't want to cut the back too low because your cows do need to graze it. So I went ahead and went about 6 or 7 inches high. So there's still plenty of grass out there. I wish that all of this would grass over. I don't know how long I'm going to have to wait. Maybe because the cows hang out here a lot at night. But I just wish all of this would grass over the same way it is over there. But no, for the 2 years that we've been here, we've had nothing but muddy terrain in all of this area. And I think because the cows like to hang out here at night. I just don't know. What I think is because we have these lights over here, the cows like to hang out in this area because they like to be close to the light. Maybe. I don't know. All right, let's go ahead and get fed up right quick. But like I said, I'll get that feed buggy done on Thursday. I do not have time today. I am in Jamie's car. I had to take her vehicle yesterday and get the oil changed. She had already gone over several thousand miles. And so I took her vehicle yesterday and went by and got the oil changed for her. That's why I'm in her vehicle. You guys give me one moment here, please. Let me get all this done up. Supplement and pickering. And the shake. go. I don't know why I asked you guys to, or put you in a mode to have to watch me do that. That's so weird. That really is kind of so weird. We have not had any issues with the riffraff ever since we've got the gate reset. Not the gate, the electric wiring. Oh, I don't want to deal with Gemma. Oh, I love her, but I don't want to deal with her. Maybe she'll stay over there licking the protein lick and I won't have to. Y'all think I could be that lucky? Nope, here she comes. Here she comes. Looking for trouble. Oh, Gemma. Gemma, Gemma, Gemma. Oh, boy. Remember, guys, I always say it. I love her. I just don't always like her. But I do love her. There's a big difference. I hope you know what I mean by that. Okay. I don't need these right now. Oh, boy. What I'm going to actually do... I'll leave y'all there for a minute while Roman eats. Hey, Roman. Hey, guys. Hi, Gemma. Hey, sweetie. Hey, Roman. All right, this has to be yours, Roman. This has to be your bowl. Hold on. Roman. Okay, that right there is the Roman/Rita bowl. The Roman/Rita bowl. All right, you're right there, Roman. You're good. Let's walk on down. Now, like I've told, look how smart Rita's being. Rita's like, I'm just going to avoid Gemma and be way over here. Gemma, leave her alone. So here's the problem with Gemma. I will pour some grain. She doesn't need very much in her bowl, but she's going to spill it. She'll knock it out onto the ground, and then she'll go, stop it, Gemma. And then she'll go looking for someone else to pick on to take theirs. Sweetie, you got lipstick on. Guys, I know what I'm doing here. I have to save the majority of this for Val. Okay, this is Val's right here. Okay, here goes the fun part. Here, Talus, here. Talisman. Gemma, go back and eat what I gave you. See what I'm saying? Look at her. She's gonna spill it and go eat somebody else's. Gosh darn it. Here, baby, back up. That's not enough food. Nothing's working out right. Don't spill it everywhere. Now it's all over the ground. She's like, where's all my food at? I've lost all my food. And now she's gonna go chase somebody else down. Rita, you're being so sweet today, baby. Look how sweet Rita's being. Could we all show some love to Rita? Could we all show some love to Rita? Sweet baby. You're being so sweet to Daddy. I love you. I love you so much, sweetie. Here you go. Good girl, Rita. Guys, I'm a little surprised that, number one, Gemma is not chasing Val all over the place. I love the fact that Rita come over here just to make sure she didn't get in any trouble. I love that Rita. She's so wonderful. And I'll have to look here. Look at all that grain that's left. Look at there. Look at all that's still there, and now Talus is going to go run Gemma away. That means that Gemma is going to go run Val away. Oh, maybe not. Maybe Val is going to hold her own today. Oh, I hope she does. And if she does, I can pour this into Val's bowl. Here, Val. Val, look. Okay, Val got the extra that she needed. Oh, boy. So Gemma's not acting very hungry, which is good, I guess. Or maybe she just had to get the devil in her. What's wrong, sweetie? Come here. Want me to love you? Oh, boy, here we go. Hey, Roman. Hold your ground, Val. Val, hold your ground, baby. Val, hold your ground. Oh, boy, here comes reinforcements. Gosh darn it. I do not know the dynamic, guys. I do not know the ins and outs of what they do and why they do it. I don't know how they... I don't know, y'all. I just don't know. I don't know. I'm just not in the know when it comes to horses. Baby, just settle down, sweetie. People love you so much, pretty girl. They love how pretty you are. Come here, let me love you. So Roman ended up getting a lot of Val's food. Oh, great. Well, today I did not have to bring anybody out. I'm going to actually give Gemma a snack. Not because she earned it, but because we love her with all of her flaws. Guys, remember that you can still love people when they have flaws. You've learned to accept this guy, and I got more flaws than anyone else you know. I do. I have more flaws than anyone you know. You sit there and name anybody you want to with flaws, and I promise I got more than they got. Sweet baby Jesus, look at how dirty you are. That's just protein lick all over her. There she goes, looking to start trouble. She's probably going to go over there and show Val that she got a muffin. Hey, Val, I got a muffin because I'm a good girl. And look how much food he's getting. That was Roman's food. That's way too much food. Way too much food in there. That should have been for Val or for Roman. And so therein lies the problem, y'all. Therein lies the problem. So I'm just going to tell y'all what my plan is. You ready to hear this? This is going to blow your socks off. My plan is to go buy myself a welding machine. Hold on. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I am going to go buy myself a welding machine. I am going to start watching YouTube videos on how to weld. And I am going to attempt, I'm going to attempt to weld my own stall. I told Jamie that we can do this with her help. And then once I have myself a tack welder, I don't mean one of those big jobs that go in the back of a truck. I am going to buy myself a welding machine, and I will weld my own stalls. I will start with one, like a testing stall, and I'm going to weld it together myself. Anyway, you guys see all the pasture that I mowed yesterday? Like I said, I was not able to finish everything because I run out of time. But I come down through here and cut all that high grass down the best that I could. I had quite an issue getting around close to these trees. This is a funny story. This will be a funny trivia question. Y'all ready for a trivia question of how well you know me? Here's an example over here. Here's a good example. Why do you think it is that I could not get any closer to that tree? I'm gonna turn off my stop light for a minute. Why is it that I was unable to mow any closer to this tree? I need my glasses to read what y'all are saying. Nope, it's Well, yes and no. Oh man, you guys are good. Okay, so yes, because the tractor has a cab. It's not the roots. No, there's not roots. It's the cab on the tractor. The tractor has a cab, and that cab sits up high. Now, on the other tractor from last year, I could, with no cab, I could go right up underneath stuff, just kind of duck my head and keep mowing. But the branches, the limbs here on these trees were so low that I could not get up close to them. So I had to swing way out wide. And so it made it quite a bit more difficult mowing with the cab tractor. And like I said, I've only mowed the front 2 pastures where there's no trees or very few trees. So coming out here was quite a bit more difficult. And so you can see that all around underneath these trees, I still have high grass. It's still high grass because I couldn't get over there. Now, I could have pulled up and then backed up and swung around and backed up and did all that kind of stuff. I didn't do all that. I did not do all of that. But I made it work. But I have a whole lot more mowing to go. But no, I come over yesterday, and while Jamie was on her live, I mowed as much as I could. And then looks really pretty going up through there. I think it looks really pretty like this. But I did leave the grass high enough to where the cows can still have stuff to graze on. And trust me, with the rains that we're getting and the warmer temperatures, it'll grow right back, y'all. It's gonna come right back. But it will come back cleaner. It will come back cleaner. And then I'll eventually make my way over to this side to start mowing. But not today, friends. Today I have to go to a soccer game. So I'll be sitting in the truck for 4 hours. Not complaining, not complaining. I'm blessed to have a son who's healthy enough to play sports, who enjoys being a part of a team, and all of those things. Oh boy, here comes my this is my trouble over here. Loretta and Patsy. Look at Patsy's mean resting her RBF. I love her, but y'all, she has an RBF like none other. Hey, Loretta. Hey, sweet baby girl, here. You are a good girl. Patsy here. Patsy has herself an RBF. Y'all got flies this morning too. Where's my fly spray at? And I'll try to douse you down a little bit. Where's Daddy's fly spray? This does not shoot very far, dang it. This is not the very good pump. I need a pump sprayer, what I need. Come here, baby. You want a muffin? Come here. Muffin's going to cost you some fly spray. Muffins cost fly spray. There we go. I got it right behind their horns. Come on, Pearl. Come on, Santana. So we do have some flies out today. Remember how we talked yesterday about the fact that we didn't see many flies and how wonderful that was? Well, today it appears as though the flies are back out. All right, girls, I've already given y'all 2 each. Last one. Last one. They're like, you're going to spray us again, ain't you? No, I'm not. I done sprayed you. Now I'm going to have to get onto my side-by-side. Here, Pearl. Come here, skinny butt. Come here, Pearl. Pearl, come get a muffin. It's like, toss it right there. There. Hi, Calamity Jane. Hello, sweet, lovely girl. Even Calamity got little flies on her. Poor Calamity. Where's all them white birds that they help y'all so much? Did y'all run all your bird friends away? Calamity Jane, could you walk over here and get this muffin, please? Amber Rose, you want a muffin? Here, Amber. Look, I'll sit it right here. Calamity. Amber. Amber and Calamity Jane, get over here. Hurry, hurry. I'll move away. Girls, I have muffins for my little ladies. Here they come. Oh no, here, Pearl. All right, Pearl friend, there you go. Pearl, could I offer the babies a muffin? Over here, Calamity, come here, sweetie. Pearl, there's one on the floorboard, right there on the floorboard. There's one right there. Go down 2 inches right there. You found it, good girl. But now, what about Calamity? Now she gets no muffin. Sorry, Trinity. Oh no, there's my sweet Danny. Well, I keep falling in love with you over and over and over and over again. Yes, I keep falling in love with you over and over and over and over again. 'Cause you get sweeter and sweeter as the days go by. Come on, y'all. Oh, what love between Danny and I. I keep falling in love with her over and over and over and over again. Hi, Danny. Hey, sweetie. Pearl friend, I have nothing else for you. I can't reach the muffins. They're way in the back. Okay, guys, I'm going to try for this. No one. Y'all bear with me. Just know that I do this for y'all. What I do for you all. What I do for you. Just know that what I do for your pleasure, for your viewing pleasure. All right. All righty. Whew. I would rather, I'm so much thankful, more thankful that I had your viewing pleasure from the front and not from the back. It would not be, it would not be, come here. It would not be as much of a viewing pleasure. Here, Danny. Sweetie, come over here. Danny, don't be so scared. Danny, catch. Oh, Danny, I hit her in the nose. Baby, please stop doing that. Please don't do that with your tongue. Baby. Oh, Lordy. Sweetie. Sweet baby. Back away now. Get out of my side-by-side. Calamity, I'm going to toss you a muffin, sweetie. I tossed her a muffin. Let's see if she's going to find it. Calamity, I tossed one over there, baby. Here, Danny. Yay, Danny got her a muffin. Oh, y'all, look who's here. Hi, Amber. Yay, Amber got her a muffin. Oh, boy. Ah. Stop it, you weirdo. Stop it. Pearl, you're going to mess something up. All right, I am in a bad position here. I'm going to give Amber one more. Amber, let's make friends, you and me, okay? Let's make friends, you and me. Pearl, I've given you Pearl, you're going to tear something up. Pearl, you're going to try to hook me and tear something up. I'm leaving. I am now officially leaving. Daddy's leaving. Oh, well, hello there, Calamity. Hold on. Not leaving yet. Y'all bear with me again. Got to do this for Calamity. Okay. Calamity. Calamity Jane, look, sweetie. Hurry, Calamity, get it. Calamity, get it. Oh, Lordy. You're going to let Amber Rose have them all. Look at her ears go back. Did y'all see her little ears go back? It's right there, baby. You knocked it off. Did y'all see Calamity Jane's ears go back? Like a horse. Her ears went back like a little horse. Hey, Calamity. Here. Calamity. There it is, right there, look. Calamity, get it. It's on the ground right there by you, sweetie. Well, today we've made friends with Amber Rose, at least. We made friends with Amber Rose. I don't guess we're going to be able to make friends with Calamity quite yet, but we're getting closer. We're getting closer to making friends with that girl over there. I believe everyone else has eaten muffins from Daddy before. Pearl, you're going to hurt me with them horns doing that. Here, last one. You gotta go now, okay? I'm leaving. All right, girls. Everyone get out of Daddy's way. I'm backing out. Daddy's backing up out of here. Bye, friends. You guys have a fun day. Daddy gots to go, sweetie. Look out, Trinity. Bye, love. Okay, that was fun. All right, well, friends, I want to thank you all for taking the time to hang out with me for a little bit. We've had a chance to explore all three pastures. I will say that I think that these cows out back look a whole lot better than the ones do that up front. Not saying the ones up front look bad, because they don't. They don't look bad, but I do think these out back look a little bit better. Maybe they have access to something a little bit different nutritional wise, or maybe I've just overpopulated that front with too many cows, being as I cut that grass no more than 2 weeks ago. But I could move a few cows further back, like I was talking about, or I could possibly look into getting my feed buggy filled up. And I do think I'll go ahead and just take my feed buggy in on Thursday and get it filled. And then I can guarantee that the cows are not only getting any kind of grain supplement that they need, but also all of the minerals that is also a part of your grain buggy. That includes your salts and all your minerals and all of those things. Okie doke. Well, listen, thank you so much for watching this morning and for enjoying a cup of coffee with me. I hope that you guys have yourselves a wonderful day. And finally, if you'll just wish my son good luck at his soccer game, if in fact they're able to have it because of the upcoming rains. Alrighty, thank y'all for watching, friends. We love you so much, and we'll catch you guys on the noon. We have a wonderful noon, and we have even a better 3 o'clock video. You guys enjoy. Thank you for watching.